I've had people to say to me, can you make me famous? I said, give me $1 million and I'll make you famous. So the reality is there are more opportunities than there is money or time. So let's just park that as a reality. So what we try to do is say, let's get you started digitally because that's the scale opportunity. So leave that, and that becomes foundational. Then you look at other things like this, a podcast. People are looking for great content. So what I'm doing today, hopefully delivering value to people, that is another avenue. Speaking gigs, another avenue. Traditional media relations, harder to do today because there's less media, and everything you try to do with media today on average is buy an ad and I'll do something for you. So a little bit harder, right? So speaking gigs are there. And then the other part of content, which is what you were talking about, the agencies, is say, okay, if you're doing your original content there, what other things can you produce? So long form is really popular. So TikTok is now becoming long form, right? Which everybody go, who's going to watch long form on TikTok? They're encouraging 60-minute videos now. Why? Because once you grab them on the short stuff, you want them to go, now I can talk to you for an hour. Like we're having a 1 hour conversation about personal branding. We could talk about it for 4. No one has the time, but it's not 2 minutes. So hopefully there's more value in it. So the written pieces, although people don't read as much, if they love the topic and love you, they'll invest the time. Long form on YouTube, long form on TikTok, all very popular and all add to the element of people seeing you. And the secret is really this, you mentioned it, is people got to see you 7 or 8 different times to be able to want to make an investment in you. And the investment is, I want to spend time with you. Even though we're not interacting, they feel like they've spent time with you when they watched your video. And it's incredibly magical when that happens and you get the feedback that you've helped somebody that you've never met before. That, it doesn't show up anywhere in the metrics. But when people email you and say, that was really helpful to me, that matters a ton. ROI, that's an interesting, each one has a different ROI. One of our clients is as a security expert. Her ROI is 2 years out. She says, when I'm retiring from this business, I want to do speaking and consulting. But what has happened? She's doing speaking and consulting while she's working full time because it started to work too fast. There's an ROI directly for that. There's, oh my God, when I get to 2 years from now, I've got a full-fledged business as opposed to starting at that point because she's building her personal brand now. So that's an example of how ROI can happen. And with Bob, our lawyer, one client in 3 years pays for everything he's done with us. That's it. So it just, everybody has a different ROI. Some do it for philanthropic reasons. I just want to share it with the world, as a lot of authors do. You don't always make money on a book, but you want your knowledge to be out there. That could be an ROI for you as book sales. So lots of different ways to think about it.